guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So, a little while ago, I bought a bunch of games for my Colecovision because I've been wanting to, expand my Colecovision collection first of all, but grab some of the titles that I used to play or I played a long time ago with my friends, and I just wanted to try them out again. And one of them was Rocky on the Colecovision. Now, the thing is, when playing this game, my friend and I, we only had, we didn't even actually play this on a real ColecoVision. We were playing it on his ColecoVision Atom, which is a computer, but it plays ColecoVision games. And we were using the regular standard ColecoVision controllers on it. But this is the Super Action Boxing, meaning it requires this guy. And, whoops, we didn't have one of these back in the day. We didn't have them. So I finally got a chance to pick one up, and I picked these. Actually, picked up two of them off eBay, and they were untested. I took a chance. I think I paid like $30 or something for both. Unfortunately, the other one it has problems with going in certain directions on the joystick. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna actually give this Rocky a try. I haven't played this in a long time, like literally back in the 80s, I think, is the last time I actually played this game. And, so it's going to be fun to give it a shot again. Anyways, yeah, let's jump to Rocky on the ColecoVision and see if I can actually play it this time. Okay, so we got the ColecoVision Presents Rocky screen booted up. Super Action Boxing, of course. 1983. That's, typical year for a lot of great games. And, of course, that was your typical ColecoVision starting screen. And this one's the other one that's pretty typical. This one looks a little bit different, though. Select game option. Press button on keypad. One-player games. You are Rocky or you are Clubber. So that's pretty cool. Allows you to choose which person you want to be. If you want to be Rocky, if you want to be Clubber. And then you could do head-to-head boxing. And then there's demo mode. Yeah. And so pretty much I'm going to select on the keypad. One. Okay. It's a pixelated Rocky. Looks okay. Color's a little bit off. I don't know if that's my TV or if it's supposed to look like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's Rocky. And he's wearing blue trunks and Clubber. And he's wearing purple. And I'm wearing green boxing gloves. So the color schemes are all different, obviously, than the movie. At this point, is this when he started wearing the Stars and Stripes? Remember, he got them from Apollo Creed. I think it was after this fight. In Rocky 3, that's when he fights against Clubber Lang after he becomes really popular and then loses. And then he has to train with Apollo Creed. Okay, so I'm finding the movement to be, I don't know, a little bit weird. And I'm just literally just throwing every punch I have at me. So each oh, I just got knocked down. How do I get up? Round 1. Clubber by 27. Okay. I guess I just got saved by the bell there. I like how this little dude here is just kind of, wandering around, watching the fight. The typical referee style where he's looking to see if there's any cheating going on. But yeah, let's see. So the top trigger button, which would be the yellow button, is just throwing the regular, just straight on punch. I do believe Rocky was a southpaw. So it's weird that he looks like he's punching with his right arm. Although he did switch over to the other side. I think that was one of his tricks that he did in one of the movies. I don't remember which one. Oh my god, he grabbed me. Oh, that was cool. He just broke us up. So the other button, the orange button, looks like it's a punch down towards the ribs. So you got the upper punch, and then the rib punch. And then the purple button, the third one down, looks like it's to block. Not seeing what the blue button does, though. I'm losing. I'm going to lose my title here. Doesn't seem... I don't know if the blue button's just not working on this controller or if it just doesn't do anything. And the little roller thing doesn't seem to do much either. It doesn't do anything. That would be this little guy right here, this roller piece here. I don't know, I'm maybe just finding the movement to be a little bit stiff. I don't think it's the controller, because I did try this with Donkey Kong, and, you know, it was kind of fun playing Donkey Kong like this. You know, a little bit different controller piece than the typical... Oh, jeez, I just got dropped. Can I get up, or is it just automatic? Just... guess I'm out of the game. I don't know if it's like Punch-Out, where you gotta push the button a lot. I don't think so. And Clubber wins. He's doing his victory there. Clubber wins. Clubber wins. That's, well, the music's cool, too. I mean, they got the Rocky soundtrack down. At least they did that. I mean, there's been some games where they're based off of, like, franchises and stuff, and they make up entirely different music, like Back to the Future on Nintendo, for instance. Let's try and reset that back to the original. One thing I hate about the ColecoVision is always, you cannot bypass this screen. Like, you have to wait for it. I don't know why they did that. I think they just wanted to, like, show off their name or something. But let's try play Clubber this time. So I'm going to try 5. I'm sure when we were kids, this screen would have impressed us. I always remember seeing like that, things like that on the Commodore 64. You know, on Bruce Lee, where they draw Bruce Lee out on the screen, and you're like, wow, look at that. Looks almost real. Of course, to today's standards now, these things are look really pixelated, and, you know, good attempt at trying to create realism in kind of this old technology, but... So I'm playing as Clubber right now. See if I can beat Rocky. Keeps ducking. Okay, I'm going to back up a bit. It feels a little bit slow, and honestly, I feel like my hand is starting to cramp up on this controller. Trying to hit all the trigger buttons. Come here, man. Look at the way his leg is just bopping up and down there. Looks like he's rocking out. Come here, foo. Pity the foo. Ah. Oh, man. Oh, this guy just, like, literally warp zoned over there. Come on. You can do it. Yeah. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, great straight shot to the face there. Come on, Clubber, you can club him. Get him. Ah. Round 2. Clubber by 3. So for whatever reason, I'm doing better as Clubber than I was of Rocky. Come on, Mama said knock you out. You can do it. No, maybe not. Yeah, definitely this controller's killing my hand. Break it up. Straight shot to the face. Straight shot. Come on, knock him down. Oh. I think this guy's breakdancing. I think that's what he's doing. Break it up. Oh my God. Get up, man. You can do it. Yeah, I think it's automatic. I don't think I'm supposed to push buttons there. Rocky. Okay, he wins this round. Ah! Rocky keeps the title. So this was actually pretty cool. You know, I thought it moved a little bit slow. I like the graphics though. The graphics really gave you that Rocky feel. You know, you could tell that was Clubber Lang. You could tell that was Rocky. The color of their you know, outfits and all that stuff, their boxing gloves, their shorts and all that was all off. Probably due to the Colecovision's limitations and the color palettes and all that stuff. But you know, my big thing was I started feeling like playing and holding on to this thing. It just started to I don't know, my thumb was rubbing against here. It just felt like it was like after a while I just had enough. You know, the thing I like about it is doing, you know, using this as a controller, because it's kind of like an arcade joystick. You know, when you play it in the actual arcades. So if you could like just manage to just hold it, you don't have to continuously, you know, do the trigger buttons. It's not too bad. But I found in Rocky, I'm like constantly having to do the triggers, and it was just cramping up my hand pretty good. And there's the spinner thing, which didn't do anything in this game. Otherwise, you know, I've had fun playing like Donkey Kong with this or whatever. It's kind of neat. The only thing that I had to say though is, you know, unplugging and replugging in the controllers, you run the risk of damaging your control ports. And that's what happened to my other ColecoVision. I have two ColecoVisions. One of them right now, the controller port is loose because I plugged this thing in and unplugged it, and I put the other ones back in, and just I guess I damaged something. Again, I tried to fix it myself, but I'm not too good at that stuff. Anyways, yeah, this was actually pretty fun playing Rocky again. I like the sound effects. I like the music. You know, it was okay. It's an okay for back in the day when there wasn't a lot of other boxing games other than just Atari boxing and Intellivision boxing. This was actually pretty cool, and being after a popular movie title such as Rocky, and having Mr. T in there during the 80s would have been really cool. Anyways, let me know what you think of Rocky. Hope you liked the video. Leave some comments down below. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.